Pilates energizing routine. Come to stand in the center of your mat. Place the feet underneath the hips. Spread the toes. Spread the feet on the mat. Find your balance from front to back and side to side. Soften the knees. Draw the tummy in. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. And then close your eyes and come to focus on your breath. Notice the breath coming in through the nostrils, down into the lungs. Feel the ribs expanding to the side and the back. Be aware of the balance still of the weight through the feet. Feel grounded and strong. As you breathe in, lift the arms above the head, bringing the palms together. As you breathe out, return the arms back down by your side. Breathe in to lift and expand. Breathing out to return down. Opening your eyes. As you breathe in, lift the right arm up, palm facing in. Then rotate the arm, press it down behind you, watching the fingers all the way round. Lifting the left arm up, again palm facing in. Rotate the arm and press it down behind you. Lifting the right arm up, try to keep the hips facing forwards, so you're just rotating through the chest, the shoulders and the neck. And then over to the left, rotate the arm round, press it down. Wonderful. Interlink the fingers. Breathe in, lift the hands to the heart. Breathe out as you press them away. Breathe in to lengthen the arms up. Breathing out, leaning to the right slightly. Draw the tummy in, return back to the center, and then over to the left. Nice long spine. Return to the center. Breathe out as you fold down, bend the knees so the hands will come to the floor. Let the head drop. Breathe in, come onto the fingertips, gaze forwards. Breathe out to fold back down. Take the right arm up towards the ceiling, turning the head to look to the hand. And return it back down and take the left arm up. A gentle twist. Returning back down. Bend the knees, lift the arms, come into chair pose. Return to the top, circle the arms back and down. Come to the front of your mat. I'm going to come into some sun salutations. So feet underneath the hips or together, it's up to you. Find your balance and your breath. Breathe in to lengthen the arms up. Breathe out as you fold down. Breathe in, come onto the fingertips. Step back with the right leg. Knees or toes, you decide. Take the left back to join it. Say you're in plank or half plank. Keep the elbows close to the ribs as you lower the chest down to the floor. Extend the legs out behind you. Breathe in, lift to your cobra, baby or deeper. Elbows are still bent, shoulders down. And releasing back down, come back to hands and knees. Tuck toes under, press back into downward facing dog. Feet to hip distance. Let the head drop as you gaze behind you. Return back down to the knees. Step the right leg forwards and bring the left in to join it. Bend the knees to return to the top, palms together. Return to center. Breathe in to lengthen up. Breathing out to fold down. Breathe in, gaze forward, step back with the left leg, knees or toes, and take the right back to join it. Keep the elbows close to the ribs as you lower down. Breathing in, lift to your cobra. Press the chest forwards. Release back down, back to hands and knees, tuck toes under into downward facing dog. Pressing the heels back and the hips high. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Return back down, step the left leg forwards, and bring the right in to join it. Bend the knees to return to the top, palms together, return to center. I'm going to add on here. Breathe in to lengthen up, breathing out to fold down. Breathe in, gaze forward, step back with the right leg, knees or toes, take the left back to join it. Lowering down, coming into your cobra, gentle back bend here. Release back down, push back into downward facing dog. Settling here, nice and strong. I'm going to come into a three-legged dog, lifting that right leg up, bend the knee, lift the hip high, drawing that foot across the body and square the shoulders to the mat. Pressing evenly through both palms here, feel the stretch through the front of that right hip. Extend the leg behind you, reduce it down to hip height, press the heel away. Then draw the leg all the way forwards, place the right foot beside the right hand, coming into your runner's stretch, pressing back through that left heel. Place the back foot down at an angle and come up into triangle pose. Legs are straight here, make sure you find your balance. Front leg is straight, but try not to lock that knee. You begin by reaching forwards to create space and then coming to 12 and 6 o'clock with the arms. If you can, turn to look up towards the ceiling, but if that makes you feel dizzy, just look straight ahead. You're reaching up through the baby finger, but pressing down through that back heel, but still keeping the tummy muscles pulled in to keep the back strong and safe here. Keep that breath strong. Keep reaching, turning the head to look to the floor, return back to the top, turn to face your front leg. Bend the front knee and place the hands down. Come into your runner's stretch once more. And place that back knee down. Release the toes. Come into low lunge. Then lengthen the arms up. Bring the palms together. Take the left elbow to the opposite side of the right thigh. Press the palms together, looking over that right shoulder. Press the elbow into the thigh to create the tension for that twist. And if you wish to, you can tuck the toes under, lift the knee, press back through the heel into the full twisted warrior, combining balance with the twist here. Feel that breath around the rib cage. Turning to the front, back into your runner's stretch. Step that left foot forwards, hold in a forward fold. Breathe in, come onto the fingertips, gaze forwards. Breathe out to fold back down. Bend the knees, return all the way to the top, bring the palms together, returning to the center. Looking to do the other side now, so once more, stepping to the front of your mat. Breathe in to lengthen up. Breathing out to fold down. Breathe in, gaze forward, step back with the left leg, knees or toes, take the right back to join it. Lowering down, elbows grazing the ribs. Nice and controlled, coming into your cobra as you breathe in. Breathe out, lower down, push back into downward facing dog, settling here nice and strong. You're going to lift the left leg up to three-legged dog, bend the knee, draw that hip high, press evenly through the hands as you square the shoulders to the front of the mat. Lifting that left hip high enough that you can feel the stretch. Extend the leg behind you, straightening it, still flexing that foot. And then draw the leg all the way forwards, placing that left foot down by your left hand, coming into your runner's stretch, pressing back through that right heel. Place the back foot down at an angle, opening up for your triangle pose once more. Make sure that that front heel intersects the back arch. Front leg is straight but not locked. And then breathing in, reach forwards and come to 12 and 6 o'clock with the arms. Again, gazing up if you can, or straight ahead if that makes you feel dizzy. Reaching up through the baby finger, pressing down through the back heel, lifting out of the hip, but still keeping those tummy muscles working here, keeping the back safe and strong. Turn the head to look to the floor, return back to the top. Turn to face your front leg and bend the knee. Place the hands down onto the mat and find your runner's stretch once more. Pressing back through that right heel. Drop the back knee down, release the toes into low lunge. And then lengthening the arms up, bring the palms together. Take that right elbow to the opposite side of the left thigh. Press the palms together, looking over that left shoulder. Breathe into this twist. And if you wish to, you can tuck the back toes under, lift the knee, press back through the heel into the full twisted warrior. Challenge of balance as well as the twist. Return back to the front, find runner's stretch once more. Step the right leg back in into a forward fold, head drops. Breathe in, come onto the fingertips, gaze forwards. Breathe out as you fold back down. Bend the knees, returning all the way to the top, bringing the palms together. Return to the center. Continuing on. Breathing in to lift, breathing out to fold back down. As you lift, step back with your right leg and take the left back to join it. Lowering down, coming into your cobra, releasing back into your downward facing dog. Just take a quick breath here. Return down to your knees and step the right foot forwards into a low lunge position. Knee is over the ankle. Lengthen the arms up. And then you're going to rock backwards into monkey pose. So straighten the front leg. Bring the toes up towards the ceiling. And if you can, reach the fingertips or the palms down to the floor. If you can't, then stay high with your hands on the hips, or bend the knee a little so that you can sink down. Try to keep the back nice and straight here, long from the tailbone through to the crown of the head. Feel the stretch in the calf and the hamstring. And work the stretch dynamically. As you breathe in, come forwards into your low lunge. As you breathe out, rock back into monkey pose. Press the heel into the floor. Breathe in, come forwards, lift the arms. Breathing out, rock back. Last one, breathing in, lifting the arms. Press back into downward facing dog. Just settle here. Take a nice breath. Shoulders away from the ears, press the heels back. Return back down to the knees and step the left leg forwards, knee over the ankle. Come into your low lunge once more, reaching up. Then rock back into monkey pose, toes high, heel pressing down. Leg as straight as you can make it. Try not to round the spine here. Just work into that stretch through the back of that leg. Remember, you can bend the knee here. As you breathe in, reach up into that low lunge. Breathe out, return to monkey pose. Breathe in to lift. Breathing out to rock back. Last time, breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out to downward facing dog. Hold here, just settle. Bend the knees, take them wide, big toes together. Sit back into child's pose. Rest the forehead down onto the floor or onto your hands for that lovely release through the spine and the hips. Coming up onto your hands and knees, we're going to come into thread the needle now to release the shoulders and the neck. Hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips. Slide the right hand behind the left along the floor. Let the head and the shoulder rest down onto the floor. Press the back of that right hand into the floor. And if you wish to, you can tuck the left hand round into the small of your back, levering that shoulder towards the ceiling as you breathe out. Remember to let the head be heavy here to release the neck. Still pressing the back of that right hand into the floor, and breathe. Place the left hand down, return back to hands and knees, switching sides. Slide the left hand along the floor. Let the head and the shoulder rest down. If you wish to, take that right arm round into the small of your back. Still pressing that left hand into the floor, breathing into that twist. Placing the right hand back down, push through the palm, return back to hands and knees. We're going to come into Superman now, working the core here strongly. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, strong balance. Extending the right leg out behind you, flex the foot. Not too high here with the legs, squeeze the buttock, draw the tummy in, then extend the left arm out at shoulder height. The eyes are focused on a point on the mat here. Nice long line of energy from that back heel through the spine, all the way through to the fingertips. Think about the balance coming from underneath that belly button area here, so everything is strong and long. Place that left hand down, bend the right leg. We're coming into tigers now. So as you breathe out, you draw the knee towards the nose under the body. As you breathe in, you lift the leg and lift the head. Breathing out, draw the knee in towards the nose. Breathing in to lift. Don't sink into the shoulders, keep the arms straight. Knee towards the nose, one more time. And then lifting, creating that U shape from the back of the head to the heel. Then extend that right leg back out into your Superman position. Tummy draws in and extend the left arm once more. Find that balance and that strength through the body. Keep going. I know this one's hard. That balance requirement, that strength through the arm that's resting on the floor. Place the hand and the knee back down and extend the left leg. Reset here, press the heel away, squeeze the buttocks, draw the tummy in and extend that right arm out. Again, looking for that long straight line through the body. The eyes are looking down, back of the head in line with the rest of the spine. Wonderful. Beautiful. Place the hand down, bend that left leg into tigers once more. Draw the knee towards the nose. Breathe in to lift. Knee towards the nose. And then lift. Knee towards the nose. And then lift. Extend the leg once more. Find your Superman here. Draw the tummy in. Extend that right arm. Find your breath. Nearly there. Keep going. Press the heel away. Place the hand and the knee back down. Sit back into child's pose. I'd highly recommend the hands beside the shins with the palms facing up. Releases the shoulders and the upper back and the wrists. Find your breath here. Extend the arms back out. Come up onto your hands and knees. We're coming to pigeon pose now. So drawing the right knee towards the right hand. Leave the left leg out behind you. Flex that right foot and bring it slightly forwards. And then tucking the back toes under, lift the knee, press back through the heel. Feel that stretch through the front of that left hip into our proud pigeon here. Release the knee and the foot, and we're going to articulate the spine. So as you breathe in, you roll forwards. Breathe out, draw the tummy in, roll back up. Breathe in, reaching forwards with the chest. Breathe out to roll back up through the body. One more time. Extending forwards, rolling up. And then this time, come down into your resting pigeon. Just come down as deep as you can. If you can, rest the head onto the hands, but if not, stay high. You're just looking to find the sensations in that right hip and thigh. Just explore them and breathe. Place the hands under the shoulders, tuck the back toes under, lift that right leg, and then when you're ready, extend it out behind you into three-legged dog to release that hip. And bring the foot back down, return back to your knees, and bring that left knee to the left hand, leave the right leg out behind you. Bring that left foot slightly forwards if you can. Tuck the back toes under, lift the knee, press back through the heel into proud pigeon. Settling here, we'll stretch through the front of that right hip. Place the knee down, release the toes, articulation of the spine, reaching forwards with the chest. Draw the tummy in as you roll back up. Reaching forwards as you lower down and curl back up. One more time, pressing forwards and down and rolling back up. This time come into resting pigeon, so folding forwards as far as you can. Breathe into the sensations in that left hip and thigh. Just noticing any differences on this side versus the other. Placing the hands under the shoulders, tuck back toes under, lift that left leg, and then when you're ready, lifting it up into a three-legged dog to release the hip. Place the foot back down, return to your knees, fold forwards into child's pose just briefly, and then rolling up. Sit back onto your heels, place the hands behind you. We're going to open the front of the body here, placing the hands either to face the the toes out to the side or behind you, whatever works for your wrists. And then lifting the hips away from the heels by squeezing the buttocks. Lift the chest towards the sky, just looking directly up. You should find a stretch through the front of the hip and the thigh, through the chest. Remember to breathe strongly here and lower back down. Sit back and breathe. We're coming to lie down on our backs now for reclining butterfly. So carefully come to lie down and bringing one foot up at a time, placing the soles of the feet to face each other, knees wide apart. Now from the inside of the legs, take hold wherever you can. So that might be the shins, the ankles, but ideally you want your feet, because you want to try and press the soles of the feet together as you press the knees apart. You can feel a stretch in the inner thighs here. Try to relax the head, pressing the tailbone down towards the floor. Let's work into that stretch. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift the head and the shoulders, gaze towards your feet. As you breathe in, widen the knees, press the feet together, then draw the tummy in to curl back down. Breathe in, breathing out to lift and curl, chin tucks in, hold there as you breathe in, breathe out, draw the tummy in to control the curl down. One more time, breathe in, breathe out to lift, breathe in, hold, breathing out to curl back down. And draw the knees back together, hug them into the chest. Extend the right leg along the floor, press the heel down, the toes towards the ceiling, looking for a stretch through the front of that right hip. Just gently drawing that left knee towards you, pressing that right heel away, bring the right leg in and extend the left leg. Heel presses into the floor, toes towards the ceiling, and breathe into that stretch in the front of that left hip. Relax the shoulders and breathe. Draw the leg back in. And then take the knees really wide, feet parallel to the ceiling. Nice wide cowboy style, I guess you call this. And then with your hands, take hold of the big toes with the first two fingers of each hand. Draw the knees down really wide, but still keeping the soles of the feet facing the ceiling. You want to try and press the elbows into the inner thigh or the knees to press the legs wide. You want to stretch in the inner thighs, but also through the backs of the legs. So try and press the tailbone down into the floor here. If you wish to, you can add a bit of movement, so slightly straightening one leg and then bring the other one in. So just adding some movement, one leg at a time, bending and straightening, but still pressing those elbows into the insides of the legs. And just working the stretch, what feels right for your body here. Excellent, holding there, and bring the knees back together, have a little rock side to side, extending one leg at a time out along the floor, really looking to find a nice relaxed position for your breathing. Either have the legs extended with the feet rolled open or with the knees bent, feet on the floor, whatever is more relaxing for your spine. Just closing your eyes, arms are slightly out to the side with the palms facing upwards. And then you're starting to look for your breath here, tracing the breath in through the nostrils and down into the belly. Just gently feel that belly rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. Feel supported by the mat and the floor here. Just relax into that sensation of support. And with every breath, feel that you're melting deeply into your mat. And working with the breath, I want you to imagine the breath coming in through the body and down into your right foot. So tracing it down the leg and into the toes, and then back out of the toes, up the leg and out of the body. So just tracing that breath down into that right foot and back out again. And taking a deeper breath, as you breathe out, releasing the right leg and foot, and come to notice the left. So drawing your breath down into that left leg, all the way down into the left toes, and then back out of the body. Just tracing the sensations. And taking a deeper breath. As you breathe out, release the left leg and foot, and come to the right arm and hand. Imagine the breath coming in through the nostrils, down that right arm, through the palm and into the fingers, and then back out. Taking a deeper breath. As you breathe out, release that right arm and hand, and come to notice the left. Draw the breath down through that left arm, through the palm and into the fingers, and then back out of the body. See what sensations you can feel as you imagine that breath traveling down to those fingers. Taking a deeper breath. As you breathe out, release that left arm and hand, and then come to notice your head and your face. Relax the jaw, the lips and the tongue. Relax your cheeks, your eyes and your eyelids. Relax your brow, your temples and your scalp. Just breathe and release. Just continuing on with your breath here. Resting in the knowledge that you are enough, you have enough, and you will always be enough. Stay here for as long as you need.